Let's talk about a group that's
Yeah.
really making a difference when it comes to those real heart-stopping moments.
Mm-hmm.
The European Resuscitation Council,
The ERC.
the ERC. Yeah, and, they're the people who are behind the guidelines that say exactly what we should do when someone's heart stops beating.
That's right. They're all about making sure that there are consistent and evidence-based procedures in place when it comes to resuscitation. If somebody collapses and needs CPR, the ERC wants to make sure that everyone from medical professionals right down to bystanders
Yeah.
is equipped to handle the situation properly.
Yeah, I was reading about that. I mean, their impact is
It's huge.
huge. It's not just about, coming up with these guidelines.
Right.
It seems like the training and the education programs are a really big part of what they do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're very deeply involved in making sure that those guidelines are actually translated into practical skills
Yeah.
for both medical professionals who use these techniques on a daily basis, but also anybody who might find themselves in a situation where they need to step in and help.
So they're really laser focused on that moment of cardiac arrest,
Yeah,
the CPR part of first aid.
that's right.
It's not, how to treat a sprained ankle.
Exactly.
It's really about when somebody's heart stops.
It is.
So there you go.
And one thing that I think is really interesting is that the ERC's work doesn't just sort of stay within their own organization.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So their guidelines actually have this ripple effect
Uh-huh.
throughout Europe.
Oh, interesting.
So a lot of European countries actually align their national resuscitation guidelines with what the ERC recommends.
Oh, okay.
So it makes sure that there's a really consistent approach to CPR across a wide geographical area, which is really important in these high-pressure situations,
Right.
You don't want people hesitating. You want everyone to be on the same page.
Yeah.
To give people the best possible chance.
So that consistency is key.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are there any big changes coming up for these guidelines? Because obviously, research is always
Of course.
moving forward.
You would think so, right? And you'd hope that the guidelines would reflect the latest research.
Exactly.
The next update to the guidelines is expected in October 2025.
Okay.
But from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like there are going to be any major overhauls.
Oh, okay.
I think the current practices are very well established. They're based on solid research.
Right.
So I think the focus will probably be more on fine-tuning,
Right.
rather than reinventing the wheel completely.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's reassuring.
Yeah,
But it makes you think, though,
it does.
about how our own countries,
Yeah,
handle all this.
absolutely.
The training and the guidelines.
Yeah.
It's definitely something to think about. And maybe even, a good time to look into local resources or maybe even a refresher course.
A refresher course would be a great idea because knowing those skills and being up to date with the guidelines really could make all the difference
It could.
in a critical situation.
Yeah, you never know when you might need them. Well, that's all the time we have for today. So until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe out there.